Ever found yourself staring blankly at your NetSuite dashboard, wondering where on earth you're supposed to upload that crucial certificate? The one your auditor's been hounding you about, or the one that's holding up a critical integration. You're not alone. We've all been there. It feels like you're navigating a labyrinth, searching for a tiny, unmarked door. Let's face it, NetSuite, while incredibly powerful, can sometimes feel like it's hiding its secrets. Uploading a certificate, something that should be straightforward, can turn into a frustrating treasure hunt if you don't know the right path. And let's be honest, who has time for that? Think about the impact. A missing or expired certificate can halt essential business processes. It could be an SSL certificate for your website, a vendor compliance certificate, or a digital signature certificate for secure transactions. The implications range from security vulnerabilities to compliance failures, and ultimately to lost revenue. You might be dealing with a customer who can't access your web store, or a vendor who can't process your purchase orders. The clock is ticking, and the pressure is on. Now, you might have tried searching NetSuite's help documentation, or maybe you've even attempted to decipher cryptic forum posts. But sometimes those resources just don't cut it. They assume a level of familiarity that you might not have, or they're buried under layers of technical jargon. Or maybe you've tried the file cabinet. You thought, hey, it's a file, right? I'll just dump it in there. But then you realize that simply storing the certificate isn't enough. NetSuite needs to recognize it, validate it, and use it for its intended purpose. It's not just about storage. It's about integration and functionality. That's where we come in. Today, we're going to demystify the process of uploading certificates to NetSuite. We'll walk you through the steps, break down the terminology, and show you exactly where to click. No more frustration, no more guesswork. Just clear, concise instructions that will get the job done. Before we dive into the how, let's quickly understand why this matters. Certificates in NetSuite are typically used for secure communication, SSL certificates for HTTPS connections, ensuring data encryption between your website and visitors, API integrations, certificates for authenticating with third-party systems, enabling seamless data exchange, digital signatures, certificates for signing transactions and documents, ensuring integrity and non-repudiation, vendor compliance, certificates for verifying vendor credentials and compliance standards, custom suite script applications, certificates for enhancing the security of custom scripts and workflows. Understanding these use cases helps you appreciate the importance of proper certificate management within NetSuite. All right, let's get started. Step 1. Access the certificate management section. The first step is to navigate to the correct location within NetSuite. You'll need administrator privileges for this. Go to Setup, Integration, Manage Authentication, Certificates. This is your central hub for managing all certificates within your NetSuite environment. Step 2. Create a new certificate record. Once you're in the certificate section, you'll see a list of existing certificates. To add a new one, click the New button. This will open a new certificate record where you'll enter the necessary details. Step 3. Fill in the certificate details. Now, you'll need to provide the following information. Name. Give your certificate a descriptive name. This will help you identify it later. For example, SSL certificate My Website, or Vendor Compliance, ABC Corporation. Certificate type. Select the appropriate type from the drop-down menu. This could be SSL certificate, client certificate, or other types depending on your NetSuite configuration. Certificate file. This is where you'll upload the actual certificate file. Click the Choose File button and select the certificate file from your computer. NetSuite supports various certificate formats, such as .crt, .pem, and .pfx. Private key. If applicable, if your certificate requires a private key, for example, for SSL certificates, you'll need to upload it here. This is crucial for establishing secure connections. Password. If applicable, if your private key is password protected, enter the password in this field. Effective date and expiration date. Enter the validity period of the certificate. This is essential for NetSuite to track certificate expiration and provide alerts. Description. Optional, add any relevant notes or details about the certificate. Step 4. Save the certificate record. Once you've filled in all the required information, click the Save button. NetSuite will validate the certificate and save the record. Step 5. Verify the certificate. After saving, it's crucial to verify that the certificate has been uploaded correctly. Go back to the certificates list and locate your newly uploaded certificate. Click on the certificate name to open the record. Check the details to ensure they are accurate. NetSuite may also provide validation messages or status indicators to confirm the certificate's validity. Step 6. Use the certificate in NetSuite. Now that you've uploaded the certificate, you can use it in various NetSuite functionalities. For SSL certificates, you'll need to configure your website or web store to use the new SSL certificate. This typically involves updating your domain settings and enabling HTTPS. For API integrations, you'll need to configure your integration settings to use the uploaded certificate for authentication. This involves specifying the certificate ID or name in your integration setup. For digital signatures, you'll need to configure your workflows or transactions to use the certificate for signing. This typically involves setting up digital signature rules and templates. For vendor compliance or custom scripts, the certificate will be used in whatever area it was needed. You will need to make the correct connections within the system. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.